EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us north of the border in the beautiful city of Toronto, Canada. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Aviators of Orlando taking on the Snowhawks of Toronto.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Toronto ball club as they enter play here. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys currently a couple games over 500, 4-2 through 6 games. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. Here's Money Mac, Evan McPherson to get us started. We are underway here on EA Sports.
Well, now how about this return? He's to midfield. And a heck of a return as he goes out of bounds across the 50 inside the 45.
It's tough enough to play defense anyway, but after a return like that, now your mindset has to change a little bit. Instead of going out and just getting settled in the first few plays, you have to be prepared for just about anything.
So now you've got their offense coming out for the first time with great initial field position.
Leading him out is their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Miami.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there? Yeah. 2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
And the Toronto first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
First carry now for David Montgomery. Shifts by him. They're able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Throwing is Ward. This one swung out to Montgomery.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
That's good for a Toronto first down.
Now Ward.
To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell.
Ball on the 8, it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
to throw. Here's Ward.
At the 8-yard line.
And it's caught. Touchdown.
And now Mitchell.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Snowhawks are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
And able to get this out to the 25.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. Leading them out is the Austin, Texas native at quarterback. It's Baker Mayfield.
And for how good he is throwing the ball, it's his running that makes him so dangerous. He had a couple of touchdowns on the ground in last week's game, so we'll see what they dial up for him for this one.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
The numbers for Swift in last week's ball game.
14 carries, 65 yards, and a touchdown as well.
And when you lead the league in rushing for this stretch of time, now you take on the identity. You now lead the team, and everything runs through you in terms of offense.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good for an Orlando first down.
Mayfield firing quickly. It's complete. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. throwing. Mayfield.
That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. Kevin Stefanski consulted with his guys above, and they told him, throw that challenge flag.
First down. It's a gain of 20.
Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
That's another Orlando first down.
Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all this stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 13-yard line.
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Mayfield to throw it this time.
A throw left side for Pearsall is complete.
And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the first down.
A gain of 4.
It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Quick throw, Mayfield completes it. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal.
A gain of 8 brings up 2nd and goal.
Swift. Touchdown.
That's a great response here in this first quarter. And what I like about it is how they put this drive together. The other guys scored quickly to start the game, but this was smart football to not feel like you have to go out and score quickly yourself. So they worked the ball down the field, took their time, and finished with the touchdown run.
Point after try forthcoming. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Snowhawks offense and Tyreek Hill set to take over once more. And he's been the go-to guy in this offense throughout the first half of the season. As you can see, he's the NFL's leader in touchdown catches.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Rasul Douglas picks it, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Now a toss for Swift left side.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
All around great play by Devin Lloyd, using his athleticism to get to the backfield and his strength to stop him for a loss.
Now a first carry for their fullback. Give him 4 on the carry there, but that only takes them back to where they started. 3rd and 10.
Right where they set him down started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
At the 14-yard line.
From the gun, here's Swift.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 13-yard line.
To throw, Mayfield. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Mayfield now. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Jalen Townsend picks it. The defense had geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
Toronto's offense ready to take over. But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to get this up to the 24-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally.
Gain of 23 yards. And the Toronto first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Right at the line of
Call it
scrimmage.
no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter now, Toronto in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Here's Ward. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Toronto first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
First down, here's the run to Montgomery. To the 43, 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Brings up 3rd down.
It's a quarterback sneak. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47.
It's a gain of 2.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
They'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
To throw is Ward. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Montgomery.
And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
Corum, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Ward.
Yeah, he's got it. Touchdown.
Theo Johnson,
His 4th touchdown on the year.
and the Snowhawks drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score.
Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive interception, this drive a touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounce back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Aviators offense and running back DeAndre Swift headed back onto the field. And he's run well here in the first half of the season, no doubt. You can see the graphic. NFL leader in rushing coming into the weekend.
Mayfield.
They'll try and set up the screen to Swift.
A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 28-yard line.
Swift going to try up the middle.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Called out a very strong gain of 24.
That's good for an Orlando first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
That's another Orlando first down. A gain of 13 yards. And an Orlando first down.
Pass caught by Pearsall.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
11 more yards. That's another Orlando first down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield.
Out route, and this is Henry with a catch.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Deep.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
DeAndre Swift hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Aviators are an extra point away from drawing level. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Toronto's offense ready to take over. And they are winners of 2 straight games as they've climbed back to 500 now on the season.
And you and I both know that this can be a tough team to figure out sometimes, because I remember a few weeks ago you and I having a conversation where we both thought that this was a season they could get away from them pretty quickly. Obviously not.
And out across midfield down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd and
a give to Montgomery out of the gun. And he gets it down to the 32. 57 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing now, Ward. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Credit the sack to the safety, Jesse Bates.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. How about 5 sacks last week? We just saw their first run of this game.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Working out of the gun here, Ward.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Mitchell. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. As they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Baker Mayfield sacked. Brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Final play of the half, Mayfield. Looking middle, and he finds and a loose football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. But they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Starting to feel like fall outside, isn't it? Week 7 on the schedule. Let's get right into it. Our look around the league starts now, and it starts with a good one here. And this is Jameis Winston. This'll wind up a touchdown. The Bulls get win number 4 on the season. They come away with the victory. Up next, another intriguing matchup. And this is the fullback, Reggie Gilliam. He's going to hustle his way to the end zone, 10 yards on the touchdown. The Black Knights move their mark to 6-1 as they continue to play well here in the season's first half. Lastly, let's squeeze in one more. And it's Kyler Murray. He's going to find his man here. This, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. The Dreadnoughts get their 3rd win as they come away with the victory. With that, a look at the rest of the action going on. Remember, bye weeks are in play, so the schedule a little lighter than it's been in weeks past. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break, as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
First down and
The
10.
Aviators offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Mayfield showing he can be fleet of foot, picking up the first down.
First down.
That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Yikes, a 40-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. They'll run the draw here with Swift. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Mayfield off the play fake. He'll try to pick it up himself. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Orlando, first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
He really looked comfortable there, scanning the situation, analyzing things, feeling the pressure, and then stepping up right through the middle and sprinting for a first down.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 49 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
First down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. And it's caught. Touchdown! A great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Aviators have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield in the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Toronto's offense ready to take over. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Toronto.
Up the middle, it's Montgomery. A beautiful fake. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and a yard.
Second and a yard.
Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a give running left with Montgomery. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing is Ward. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Ed Oliver, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. He is proving his worth defensively, getting the sack here. That comes after being named the AFC Defensive Player of the Week for his performance in last week's game.
He's stacking games together, isn't he? I mean, you just mentioned what he did the previous week to be named AFC Defensive Player of the Week, continuing to play at that level. And when you get that kind of confidence going, those kind of guys are hard to stop.
Now this offense about ready to take over again. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive. And they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And they'll get him down here at the 23. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now Mayfield. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. That'll put him at 95 receiving yards now as he's got a first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
At the 36-yard line.
Here's Mayfield. His throw incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Throwing Mayfield. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
17 yards.
17 yards on the pickup there, and also a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Aviators.
Mayfield firing quickly. It's complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Mayfield to throw. There's Robinson showing the flash. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
That's another Orlando.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back to Toronto, as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll drop the throw. That's complete. Lambert Smith. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard.
To throw, Mayfield. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. A'Shawn Robinson, too much to handle that time, gets the sack. We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away for pretty good yardage. At that time, they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
A 51-yard attempt.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Toronto's offense ready to take over. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a two-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Handoff to the fullback, Burton. And he'll get this one up to the 26.
Oliver made the tackle.
Brought down by Ed Oliver.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
26-yard line.
To throw, here's Ward. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Now Ward. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
Now the try here for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Toronto's offense ready to take over. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Now Ward throwing to start the drive. Under pressure, and they got to him again. It's J.O.K. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in there for the sack. It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard. Long day in the pocket for their quarterback.
This one swung out to Montgomery. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Brings up 3rd and 14.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Ward. And going deep for Hill. That is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 62 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
The 11-yard line.
They go play action. Mayfield. He's got a man. It's his fullback. From the 5, 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the
play fake. Mayfield. This is caught.
A gain of 4 yards. And an Orlando first down.
Here's Swift. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. DeAndre Swift. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Aviators are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 24.
Snowhawks
just a 4-play drive that time. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Snowhawks offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. Here's Ward. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
For a Toronto first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Out of the gun, Ward. He'll leave it for Montgomery, complete. Just a gain of a couple there.
Complete.
And it'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the 47.
They go play action with Ward. They'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
31 yards. And the Toronto
Ward again.
first down.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sent back at the 38.
By
Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
At the 38-yard
Coming
line.
up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. From the shotgun, it's Ward. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
It's caught. Mitchell. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just let him bleed the game out that way.
And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a football. Well, 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Once again, it's Swift. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
Devin Lloyd on the stop.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. On the handoff, this is Swift. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37.
He's brought down.
And on now is the punter. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Throwing now, Ward. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
At the 26-yard line.
To throw is Ward. Again, it's Johnson.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Ward.
Under pressure, they got him again. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
On play action, Ward.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a flag comes out as that is batted down and incomplete. But I think there was early contact. Let's check the call. Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture as now they've got a 1st and 10.
They fake the handoff. Now Ward.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
He was defended by Jalen Petrie.
Throwing is Ward. Right to the right sideline. And it falls incomplete.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. And that is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Ward to throw for it on 4th.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Result of the play is
Down to one knee goes Mayfield, and that's all she wrote. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the 2nd half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for Orlando, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for Toronto, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.